What's good, people? Welcome back to another episode of reacting to small YouTubers' first YouTube video. If you new here, if you did not know, this is a channel where we like to big up small channels, get their videos, some likes, some views, some comments, and some healthy, constructive criticism, feedback. So don't take anything I say the wrong way. It's just jokes and fun, but I am going to mix entertainment with inspiration, and I'm going to teach a little bit. Um, Without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm coming to you live today, so that's pretty cool. Something different for myself. All right, first up, we have Tracy Talks, Navigating Life After 50. I love that her banner is something simple, to the point. I know what's happening. I know what her plan is. She's going to talk about life after 50. 1,000 subscribers, 16 videos. So I'm wondering if she had videos before, or did all these subscribers come from these videos? That'll be cool. Um, cool little picture. Oh, she wrote a lot here. It says, "Hi, I'm Tracy. Thanks for stopping by. Subscribe. Let's chat." And there's all her information and any more if y'all want to read it. I kind of want to get straight to the video. I like her thumbnails. I think they're pretty simple. Easy to read. I don't think it takes much effort to make a great thumbnail. I'm not gonna say this is a great thumbnail. I like the thumbnails. I think they're pretty cool. Let's see what her oldest video. Oldest video. Navigating life after 50. Being single and living alone. That's her first video. It has 25K views. Wow. Just talking about her life. 25K views. Let's
Make more tomorrow
see
than
what
you
it's
did
about
today
then.
with advanced analytics from
Yep.
Shopify.
Not
Track
paying for it.
sales and spot trends so you can turn real-time data.
This is Tracy. I am making this video because I recently turned 50 and in October, and it got me to thinking that life sure has changed a lot, and the things that I'm thinking about are important to me.
She sounds so nervous. I can hear it, like I can hear it built up in her. Um, we all nervous shooting that first video. That first video, and especially with what I think she's finna talk about, that first video is probably a lot of pressure on her. It's all good, Tracy. We here. Let's hear it.
Me, or what I'm trying to focus on to make myself better, or to kind of navigate my 50s and older life is a little bit different. So I thought I would make a video about what kind of things you start thinking about when you're, in older life, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. I think these are kind of things that maybe you've thought about before, but maybe you think about them a little bit different now. So I thought I'd just run through some of these real quick and see if you might be thinking about some of those too. And maybe we can chat a little bit and see, what kind of things we have in common and kind of learn from each other. And yeah, that would be cool. So
I love that it's a close-up shot. It's a real personal introduction. It was just a long build-up. I will say that the introduction seemed long. After, dang, it was only a minute. I felt like I was in school for a second, and it was like the peanuts too. Even though she's saying some important stuff.
one is physical health. So for me, that's a big one at this age, or it was a bigger one. Sorry, I felt like I had a little something. When I was in my 40s, I started developing symptoms that were pretty wacky, not cool symptoms, and had to go through quite a little amount of tasks and tests and providers to try to get in to figure out what was wrong with me. I ended up seeing a rheumatologist after quite a bit, and actually had to go to a different city to find one. I lived in a pretty big city, but I had to go to a bigger city to find a rheumatologist to see, because a lot of health care providers, they're just real slim and few and far between. So I do think about health a lot at this age in my 50s. And that, for me, is because
I wonder if she thinks about her health more in her 50s because of her age. I think if you start thinking about your health at any age, you would have to worry less about it later because you took care of it sooner.
I have undifferentiated connective tissue disease, which could transition into something else at some point, and maybe I'll make a video on that, or my health, kind of chronic health conditions. And then I also have dysautonomia, which is called POTS also, or POTS is a form of dysautonomia, which stands for post-orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. And I can kind of go into more on that in another video, but it's really life-altering. And so I think about health a lot and how I'm going to take care of myself and how my conditions affect me on a daily basis. And will I be able to take care of myself later? I don't know. So that's one of the big ones for me. What about you? Do you have any health conditions that affect your daily life, or are you trying to change your health, in a positive way, so that your daily life is better? Another one is finances. So I'm good. I'm really good with saving money and budgeting. I'm actually super thrifty, and I love finding little hacks to save money, and maybe I can talk about that in the future too, but
definitely do.
I'm just really good with budgets and saving money. What I haven't been good with, either just due to and I know this isn't an excuse, but it just kind of is. I hate to say this too. It is what it is. It is what it is, but am I ready for retirement? Do I think I'm going to be ready for retirement? No, I don't. I don't think I'm ready for retirement. And I live by myself. I don't think I mentioned that. I'm 50. I live by myself.
If you don't think you're ready for retirement, you're 50. Why is retirement a thing? Is it because of your health condition? You don't think you'll be able to work because of your health condition? Am I missing something? I might have missed something. But I'm curious.
I'm not married. I don't have kiddos. I don't have a pet. I want a pet. I want a pet really bad, but there's things that I think about with a pet that I'm not sure. But I like dogs and cats. So don't come at me. I like all pets. I like all animals, actually. Do I want all of them for pets? No, but I like cats and dogs for pets. But back to finances. I'm not ready to retire.
Little side quest right there.
And I do have a 401k. I have an IRA. Actually, I have a couple of 401ks. And I'm learning. I'm trying to learn. And I need to figure it out. And I think part of it is, are we ready to retire because we missed something, or are we not ready to retire because we didn't have the money? Probably part of all of that. It's not really something they teach you, and that's not an excuse either, and it shouldn't be for you either. So if you're not ready, let's get ready together. Help me help me, and help me help you. You help me help you, or something like that. Whatever they say. I can't help you. You help me. But I am really good at managing my monthly finances. But this leads us to the next one. So that's career. I had a really good role at a healthcare network, and I left that role about a year ago because of health reasons and physical health reasons and mental health reasons. And
this new online fitness framework is going to replace the traditional way that people make money in the online fitness.
That's kind of sad, but I did. And I had to, because it was really, that role and situations were affecting my health physically and mentally. And to the point where, like, in the first 6 months that I was off.
7 minutes in, and anybody who's trying to start a channel, this is a piece of what your channel you should strive to have, like, on your channel. It's what I strive to have on my channel. Authenticness. She is herself right now. Whether you can't listen or you tuned out, 25,000 people tuned in to her story because of the way that she was telling it, because of the way that she expressed herself. You got to be yourself in your videos. I'm enjoying her story.
I had like 40 doctor appointments, and my hair was falling out, and my nervous system, which is affected by my POTS condition. POTS is actually an autonomic nervous system condition, which can really affect your like your fight or flight system. And mine was in overdrive, and it was not good. So I left that role, and it was a really hard decision because I really wanted that role. But that's what I did. And now I'm working part-time for a company that I used to do work for in the past, and I would love to be working full-time, and I need to do that because I've been living off savings.
So, symptoms related to the reduced blood volume that occurs when standing up. This syndrome is usually triggered when a person stands up after laying down. It most commonly affects women between the ages of 15 and 50. Symptoms include lightheadedness, fainting, and rapid heartbeat, which are relieved by lying down. Adding extra salt to diet, increasing fluids, and taking medications can help the disorder. So you get dizzy when you stand up and sit down. I mean, if I stand up too fast, I get dizzy. I feel like I gotta look into POTS a little bit more, because I feel like that was a simplification of the disease, and I don't think I must have not read the right thing.
I am good at saving money, but now I'm spending my saved money, and that's not good either. So I do digital marketing. I don't think I mentioned that. I do digital marketing, and specifically, I enjoy doing search engine optimization. So it's doing technical things to websites or Google business profiles to help.
This tells you this is a smart woman. This is a smart person. It's pretty cool.
Companies rank on the search engines when their customers, and for me, when patients were looking for a health network, they would be able to find them on their search engines or Google when they were searching online. That's what I do, and I love doing that. But there are certain parts of digital marketing that I don't love anymore. So I just try to look for roles that I do think that I'll enjoy, and that is what I'm doing. And
that's another possible video idea for her. The things that she like about digital marketing, the things that she don't like about digital marketing. I hope she come back in and get that little tip. Some good video ideas.
What do you do? Do you still work? Are you ready for retirement? Do you still like your career? Honestly, I have to say, if I had to do it all over again, after going through all of the medical stuff, I actually have learned so much about medical stuff because I research things on my own, because doctors, there's some real good ones, but some not so good ones, and they don't explain things to you. And I think part of it's them, and part of it's that they just don't have time. And so I look stuff up on my own to try to learn about my conditions and how to try and make myself feel better.
I hope she's doing her. I can probably guess she's using medical books. But I was about to say, actually, I forgot my thought. I hope she's not getting her diagnosis from Google, because Google have you thinking you got cancer, malaria, West Nile virus, Covisha again. You can't. Your mouth not fully growing. It's crazy.
So
hasn't fully grown.
If I had to do it all over again, I probably would go into the medical field, which sounds kind of crazy, but I really understand a lot of it. It makes a lot of sense to me. I probably would go into something, like in.
We're seeing common people around the world becoming supernatural when they follow this formula.
Like, reading imaging or like some kind of tech, like an MRI tech or ultrasound or, DEXA scan imaging, something like that. I don't think I'd be a doctor because that's kind of a doozy. And if I got this condition, I definitely wouldn't be a doctor because I don't know how I would do it because I can't stand up for a long time. So anyways, what about you? Do you like your career still? Do you find fulfillment in it? And would you like to be doing something else?
Actually, it's crazy that you say that. I actually went through a career change. Oh, well, 5 years ago now, and another one a year ago, but it's not a career. It's more of a job. But this, creating more of this is definitely my career now. It's definitely what I'm focused on now. Thank you for asking, Tracy. I appreciate that.
Would you like to not be working? I don't think I'd pick not to work, but yeah, I don't know. Those are things I think about for myself, but I'd love to hear about you. The other one is relationships, which there's a lot of different relationships. There's family relationships, there's friend relationships, there's work relationships, there's romantic relationships, family relationships. Those can be trying sometimes. Me personally, it is a trying time, but hopefully we'll find a way to sort it out. Yeah, I have a sibling, a mom, and I have a niece, and my niece's mom, and that's my family for right now. But we are having a little challenging time. And like I said, hopefully we'll get that sorted out. There's friendships. That's definitely changed over time. A lot of my friendships changed during the pandemic. Maybe they were going to change anyways. I don't know. But a lot of my friendships did change during that time. My friendship circle has definitely gotten smaller. Definitely a smaller friendship circle now. I do have a few good friends. A lot of things.
A smaller friendship circle comes with age. There's people come and people go.
Things have changed because I can't do a lot of the things that I used to do. I used to mountain bike and I used to go hiking and, be outside a lot more. I live in Colorado. I've never been skiing, so don't ask. I'm just kidding. I've never been either. Everybody thinks you ski if you live in Colorado, but I've never.
A lot of Black people from from the South have experienced.
Never been skiing, but I won't be skiing. What about you? What kind of things do you do? Has your age or, the way you physically are, has that changed? And then, the things that you're able to do. But a lot of my friendships have changed because of that. And my best friend and I that I had, she's not my best friend anymore. But I do consider her.
Okay. This video is about 25 minutes long. I'm going to have to call this one a little short today. I normally like keeping my videos about 10 minutes. Overall, when it comes down to Tracy, I think she would do great if she went live with this type of talking with her story. She'll probably garner a huge crowd, and her subscribers will probably shoot up if she were to go on live and to talk like this. The fact that she made it into a video was great, but there were multiple things that she talked about that she could have made a singular video. That way she could have put out more content. If she can take just one subject that she brought up during this video and just talk about that one subject for 10 minutes, she can create more content and reach more people. I definitely like her story. She's 50 years old, so she has wisdom. She seems very intelligent, and she's probably a fun person to be around at some point in time, even though this video was kind of, flat as far as I'm just going to say it was kind of flat as far as tone, but she might be a cool person. I like the channel. Tracy Talks. She definitely has earned a like from me. Let's see if we can find some comments for Tracy. Oh no, maybe not. Let's see. Okay. We can scroll right past them all. Let's see. You look pretty young for 50. I was thinking the same thing because her hair is crazy. The silver is crazy. I like it. This guy says I'm single. This person says I'm single, live alone, and very happy at the age of 52. Oh man, Vanessa says she's 56. This guy said life moves pretty fast if you don't stop and look around once in a while. You might miss it. Ferris Bueller. Okay. She definitely getting love in the comments. She finna get one more from me. I'm tuned in for the life advice. I love hearing stories from older people. Look for it soon. What do y'all think about Tracy's video? I think she's a pretty interesting person, and she probably has a lot of stories, a lot of things that she can tell us, a lot of lessons and wisdoms from the experiences that she's been through. I think it was a pretty cool channel. I might come back and finish that video one day. But without further ado, let me know down in the comments what you thought about this video. What did Tracy do in her video that you liked? Is there something that you can add to your video to make it better? And if you're new here, make sure you comment down below. If you want your channel reviewed, all you got to do is say, hit me up. And then I'll find your channel, pull up your video, and do a review. It's that simple. I'm Winston. This is Reacting to Small YouTubers' first YouTube video. I'm gone.